Good evening, everyone, and very warm welcome to the Racecourse grounds here as we commence week 9 of the Mastercard Interclub Rugby League fixture between CH&FC and Navy Sports Club. Both these teams probably haven't had the best of the first rounds in their respective games, but I'm sure we'll be looking forward to finishing this series of games on a high. CH&FC on their part have been pretty inconsistent in the way they have gone about things, have unfortunately come on the wrong side of some pretty close games, while Navy on the other hand just haven't been able to put anything right yet to record their first victory of the season. So joining me today in commentary is Sudarshana Piris. Sudarshana, in terms of the league, both these teams seem to be out of it and will not make it to that top 4 segment. But I'm sure they'll be looking forward, especially CH&FC, to just try and get a win, because it could prove crucial for them when the plate competition comes around in the next series of games.
Good afternoon, Abdullah, and good afternoon to all our viewers joining us on ThePapare, Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel. And yes, like you mentioned, despite not being able to get into that top 4, it will be crucial for them to try and finish this first round, the final week of the first round, in a very good footing. As we take a look at the weather, maximum temperature at 34. We are not going to get any closer than minimum temperature. It currently feels like it's at 32. Very, very sunny day, and we'll be expecting some very good running rugby here at Racecourse.
So both teams just going through their warm-up routines. I'm sure the warm-up won't be too intense, isn't it, Sudarshana, given the weather we have prevalent here at the Racecourse? It's pretty humid as well. So they're just doing just about enough to get themselves ready for kickoff. As we have a look at the results thus far in this season, CH&FC not the most auspicious of starts, going down to Air Force 36 points to 15 in Ratmalan in their first game. Then eventually managing to put in a really good performance and beat Police Sports Club at Police, which is never an easy thing to do. Ran Kandy Sports Club pretty close, 28 points to 13. And this is probably the result that they will rue most, losing to newcomers at home, the Sri Lions, by 25 points to 21. Managing to just pip Army 19 points to 17. Then another close loss to CR&FC and another close one to Havelocks as well. So CH&FC, they've had their opportunities, probably just unable to take that final step.
Yes, absolutely, and I think the same can be said about Navy Sports Club as well, who have competed in a couple of close games that haven't gone their way, and they are winless up until now when asked are in at the wooden spoon. So it'll be very important for Navy to make sure that they do have something to show for in this game, and to make sure that they have a win to take into the second round. Remember, the bottom 5 teams will play for the plate competition and the plate championship, and for CH they still are in with a chance to try and clinch that after the next 4 weeks of rugby. So the plate segment will have 4 weeks, while the cup segment will have 3 weeks up there. It's going to be very interesting whether there is going to be any break in between, because remember, Havelock Sports Club are on a bye this week, and if there is a break, that's going to be critical. Today, 2 games happening. Of course, this one, CH taking on Navy Sports Club, but the interesting, very, very interesting one will take place in Panagoda. Army taking on Air Force. The winners will be able to try and secure their spot in the top 4. So it'll be a crucial game happening up in Panagoda. Tomorrow, Sunday, we will have Police hosting Sri Lions. That's at Police Park, Havelock Park. Beg your pardon. Reason being, Police do have a cricket match that's happening at Police Park, and the big clash, the defending champions with the challengers. CR&FC will host Kandy Sports Club at their home, and Kandy, the only unbeaten team of the league, will want to make sure that they keep that unbeaten tag at the end of this first round.
And these are the results from week 8. Navy going down to Army Sports Club, 22 points to 49. Army getting the better of Sri Lions, rather Air Force getting the better of Sri Lions in Ratmalan in another closely contested affair. Kandy having it their way, coming down to Colombo, a comfortable 43 points to 22 victory. And of course, probably the game of the week, and probably very close to the game of the season, that match between Havelock Sports Club and CH&FC. Absolutely thrilling, high-scoring affair. 53 points to 42. Sudarshana, you and me were in commentary in the last game between Kandy and Police, and we had one eye up there, and the way the scores were moving up and down, you never knew which way that game was going to go. But what that result has done is it has made it an absolute must-win game for CH&FC next week, isn't it?
Yes,
rather tomorrow.
Absolutely, Abdullah. Tomorrow's game is going to be very, very crucial for CH&FC, especially after that loss to Havelock Sports Club. Not only the way they lost, the fact that they lost it, but the way they lost that game, really affecting the points table as well. The Park Club go into the bye week at the top of the table, having completed their allotment of 8 games. They have 35 points to show, with 7 bonus points, total points coming up to 42. Kandy Sports Club, 7 games, all 7 won with 6 bonus points. They've racked up 41 points. CH&FC in 3rd place with 37 points. But that game, like we mentioned, Air Force taking on Army at Panagoda is going to decide who will end up at that 4th place. CH&FC in 6th place currently, so they will want to make sure that they go out with a win so that they start ahead of Army, or Air Force, whoever is going to come down. If Air Force goes through, it'll be better for CH because that will place them better. Army, on the other hand, will want to win that one and secure their place in this top 4. Sri Lions, Police and Navy have been very inconsistent. Police, of course, have been very, very unfortunate in a couple of the games, losing games by 3 points to 1 point. But Navy Sports Club, nothing to show after their 7 games. Just the 5 bonus points, losing bonus points that they have. They are having an absolute dismal season this year.
Yeah, that's right, and it's probably a knock-on from last season as well, isn't it? Just haven't been able to get anything right. And just talking about that bottom of the table, Police Sports Club, defending Clifford Cup champions, isn't it, Sudarshana? A lot was expected from them to kick on from that performance during the knockout tournament last year, but things just haven't gone their way. So these are the top try scorers thus far. Young Havelock's wing 3/4, Jayatu Rajaratna with 13 tries, way ahead of the rest of the pack. Shamika Kaushan of Air Force with 8 tries. Nirosh Pereira, who was a leader for some time in that try scoring chart, is now in joint 3rd position along with Dinal Ekanaik of Kandy and Danushka Ranjan of Kandy as well.
Tarendra Ratwate, the clear leader with 86 points as the highest point scorer. Kandy's point scoring machine, Jayat Rajaratna with 65 points courtesy of his 13 tries. Samuel Madhwant of Havelocks is close behind with 64 points, and Sabir Dore with 58, and Gayante Damalgod of Air Force with 47 points. Interesting points scorers who have taken up that top 5 spots in the leaderboard. We'll go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, we will have the live action of this very interesting game, CH&FC taking on Navy Sports Club here at the Racecourse.
Kamuda Machang, prima kottumi, fantamai.
Boss, I got you some homemade milk toffee. Shall I bring it now? You know, no matter what others say, you are really important to us. I have never seen anyone care about the company as much as you do.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Welcome to the IMC Over 50s World Cup 2025. Experience the unforgettable moments as teams from around the globe compete for glory. 14 nations, 1 champion. IMC Over 50s World Cup 2025. Live on the Papare TV, Dialog ViU App and ThePapare.com.
Langin inna friendship bomai e friendship එක තව සුබ වෙන්නයි
හිතේ ආදරේ අප්ඩේට් වෙන්නයි ඒ ආදර දිවියම සුබ වෙන්නයි මේ හැම වෙලාවෙම perfect වෙන්නයි ඒ හැම අයටම සුබ දේ වෙන්නයි ලංකාව පුරා සතුට connect වේ හැම සම්බන්ධයක සුබ එක් වෙන්නයි
ආවරණයෙන් නොදෙවෙනි එයාටෙල් සුබ සම්බන්ධයක්
Langin inna friendship bomai e friendship එක තව සුබ වෙන්නයි
හිතේ ආදරේ අප්ඩේට් වෙන්නයි ඒ ආදර දිවියම සුබ වෙන්නයි මේ හැම වෙලාවෙම perfect වෙන්නයි ඒ හැම අයටම සුබ දේ වෙන්නයි ලංකාව පුරා සතුට connect වේ හැම සම්බන්ධයක සුබ එක් වෙන්නයි
ආවරණයෙන් නොදෙවෙනි එයාටෙල් සුබ සම්බන්ධයක්
Boss, I got you some homemade milk toffee. Shall I bring it now? You know, no matter what others say, you are really important to us. I have never seen anyone care about the company as much as you do.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Makutumi Fantamai
Boss, you're the one who lifted this company to where it is today, ne? Your work is so well organized and your capability really shines through it.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Langin inna friendship bomai e friendship එක තව සුබ වෙන්නයි
හිතේ ආදරේ අප්ඩේට් වෙන්නයි ඒ ආදර දිවියම සුබ වෙන්නයි මේ හැම වෙලාවෙම perfect වෙන්නයි ඒ හැම අයටම සුබ දේ වෙන්නයි ලංකාව පුරා සතුට connect වේ හැම සම්බන්ධයක සුබ එක් වෙන්නයි
ආවරණයෙන් නොදෙවෙනි එයාටෙල් සුබ සම්බන්ධයක්
Matang ya muda matang, 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 matang ya muda matang. Kamuda matang, prima kotumi fantamai.
Boss, I got you some homemade milk toffee. Shall I bring it now? You know, no matter what others say, you are really important to us. I have never seen anyone care about the company as much as you do.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Welcome to the Racecourse as both teams taking the field for the commencement of this game. And, you can see the Navy Sports Club outfit. Forwards Kavesha Amarasekara, Pradeep Ranavira, Sajita Seram, Pramudita Epa, Sandruk Gamage, Dhananjay Senviratna, Apurva Vijay Singh, Isuru Pereira. The halves combination is Kujana Kulatunga and Shiranta Kaluarachi. Dhananjay Kumara, Dinesh Lakmal, Imanka Ishara, Dimut Pereira and Thilina Veerasinghe will make up the backs. Replacements Mushin, Samaravira, Ramesh Jayalat, Sanjeeva, Udayashanta, Piris and Dhananjay. So CH&FC, the forwards will be Vimukti Gamage, Pulasti Dasanayaka, Charit Silva, Hasita Silva, Nirosh Pereira, Devinder Ratnayaka, Ravindu Anjula, Janit Laksara, and the backs will be Harsha Madhuranga, Dilhar Ranasinghe, skipper Janindu Dilshan, Lahiru Lakshan, Pasindu Bandara moving to outside centre, Jordan Koch and Janit Chandimal making the last line of defense. So it will be Thilina Veerasinghe, the experienced Navy fullback, to kick things off. It's a nice hanging kick. One back by CH, but it was knocked on. So the first scrum will go in favor of Navy Sports Club.
First scrum, yeah. අපි හොඳට first scrum එකේ ඉඳලා okay. Good side එකක් දෙන්න. Crouch. Fine. Set. Seconds. Bowling.
So it'll be Kujan Kulatunga with the feed. A big scrum by CH&FC. Laying the platform earlier on. What a massive scrum that was, Sudarshana. Don't think Navy saw that coming, but now they are on notice.
Big effort by CH&FC. Wanted to make sure that they lay the ground here. And big performance by the CH forwards that will help them with their confidence and decent touch find as well. To start out the proceedings by CH halfback Madhuranga.
Pulasti with the throw in. Good clean line out by CH&FC. Getting their 3/4 in motion. Giving it to Niroj Pereira to carry the ball forward. Bit loose at that breakdown, but nonetheless they have managed to get position. Pasidu Bandara doesn't have anything on. Tries the kick, but not at all successful. So position has been turned over. Navy with the ball. Taking it up. Veerasinghe trying to get his team over the gain line, but some good solid defense by CH&FC and another superb counter ruck. Unfortunately, just knocking the ball down. Navy Sports Club just don't seem to have woken up to the fact that they are in a game of rugby. Pretty passive in that first scrum and very passive in that breakdown as well.
Yeah, they do look like they want to get this season over with. Hasn't been
over the gain
a
line,
great one
but
for them, isn't it, Abdullah? Just like last season, like you mentioned. It's going to be important that they set the tone here in this second scrum yet again. Big scrum by CH&FC, but this time around, not shoving straight is the call from the referee. So Navy get the benefit of that. Faithful sailor for the Navy have been through pretty rough seas. Veerasinghe will want to try and get as much yardage as possible. Earns about 30 meters for his team. But ominous signs for the scrum of the sailors, isn't it, Abdullah? They are looking like they are going to be under a lot of pressure.
yes, it certainly does. Ranavira with the throw-in, but beautifully stalled by CH&FC. Managing to turn position over. Taking the ball up. Just trying to create another phase. Quick ball. Ball spread out wide. And some good hands here. Taking the ball to the end. Well recycled. Madhuranga getting the ball out to their forwards to try and create another phase midfield. So far the Navy defense has stood well. But this time searing run by CH's centre 3/4. Lahirul Akshan. Another phase created. This is really good by CH&FC, stretching the defense of Navy Sports Club. And this time it was Sajid Seram penalized for not being onside before attacking that maul, or rather ruck. So CH&FC in these first 5 minutes have come out with a lot of intent. Definitely want to not just get a win, isn't it, Sudarshan? Get that bonus point win, go into the next round with a lot of confidence.
It's going to be very important for the Gymkhana club that they go into the second round with confidence. Make sure that they are the top ranked team in the mids. Here's a set maul by CH&FC. Pulasti at the back with ball in hand. Now CH digging for the ball. Laksara with ball in hand. Going forward, advantage in place for CH&FC. So they have a free roll of the dice. Ball available at the back to Madhuranga. Here's Madhuranga with a sniping run, and that will be the first commercial bank try for CH&FC. Harsha Madhuranga, the man touching down for CH. Their half-back did play a couple of years of rugby at Valisara, but has changed shirts to be at CH&FC. Madhuranga, nippy half-back, benefits through the very good work of the CH forwards.
Yeah, exactly, Sudarshan. I think the forwards can take as much credit for that try as well. Very well constructed. They had the Navy defense in all sorts of trouble from that maul. And Madhuranga just identifying a bit of a gap in between the defense and going over like all good scrum halves would. Conversion is not successful, so the score will remain 5 points to nil for CH&FC. Interesting call, isn't it, Sudarshan, to play young Pasidu Bandara at the outside centre position. Thought he acclimatized himself pretty well to at fullback, but probably coach Sanath Mart is experimenting a little bit to see how the young lad will cope in the first line.
Yes, another youngster, Jaden Kosh, getting his debut nod for CH&FC and his debut outing in club rugby as well at wing. Rana Singha trying to clear, doesn't find touch. Navy Sports Club with ball in hand have been decent. It's their defense that has really let them down. We do know that when it comes to teams that struggle, it's their defense most times than not that make it difficult for them. Looking to build Navy. Yes, Silva, who carries the ball forward for Navy Sports Club. Now Vijay Singha, Kulatunga with quick ball to Yapa. Chiranta Kahalarachi thought about a dummy, but then throwing a pass, which turns out to be a forward pass. Unforced errors.
Yes, I thought the Navy did well to build up few phases there. Probably needed to show a bit more patience rather than forcing the issue. As we have a look at the replay of that try once again, the CH forwards had drawn the defense in, and Madhuranga, identifying a small gap, was good enough to go over for that first try. Madhuranga with the feed. Nice solid scrum by CH&FC, and it's a break by Tarijanit Lakshan. Now you have what is now known as a caterpillar that's been formed, giving Madhuranga enough time to launch a box kick. Safely collected by Navy. That's a wonderful offload from the ground.
Kulatunga that time with a beautiful offload off the ground. Fresh blood coming in for the Sailors. So this is a team in rebuilding. Lahirul Akshan, the center, tucking it in. Yet again Kulatunga acting as the second receiver. Opportunity now for Navy. They need to make sure that they use this well. Amarasekara for the Navy forwards. Navy now deciding to send it out wide. Here's Dimut Pereira. Love to see some urgency from the sailors, isn't it, Abdullah? They look like they are pretty lethargic as Sajid's Seneka takes it down. For Navy, looking around for options. Change of attacking position. Janidhi Dilshan bringing the man down. Isuru Pereira with the carry. Lovers what you would call a hospital pass on Pradeep Ranavira, who had to jump up and check back Veerasinghe with a little dink. Safely collected that time and had the very good sense to be on his feet. CH was Johnny Chandimal, who did the very good work and earns his side a penalty and a chance to get out of jail.
Yes, it was a pretty poor option by Veerasinghe, wasn't it, Sudarshana? Navy had a little bit of momentum going their way. Fortunately for them now, CH have missed that touch finder. An opportunity for them to launch a counter attack. Just looking at their options. Spreading the ball out wide, trying to stretch this CH&FC defense. Inside pass, but being hit behind the gain line, losing a good 15 meters. Deciding to go to the short side this time, and Navy have managed to find a little bit of space, but forward pass is the call, which came from the assistant referee. Let's have a look at that once again. Just one of those real 50-50 calls. I have to say Navy probably a bit unlucky. But it was good last few passages of play as far as the sailors are concerned. Showed some good cohesion, managing to get over that first line of defense of CH&FC. Madhuranga with the feed. It's the ball out. Trying to spread it. Janidhu Dilshan coming from the blind side. And unfortunately, I have to say it was a pretty poor pass.
The debutant not managing to collect that, who ran onto that ball was Jaden. His first touch, not something that I would have liked. But it was a difficult pass, like Abdullah mentioned, to collect. So far behind him, Lahirul Akshan needed to pass that ball in front of Jaden so that he could run on to that ball. So opportunity for the sailors in the corner with the scrum on the halfway mark. So has plenty of space to attack from. Here's Isuru Pereira breaking from the back of that scrum. Kulatunga uses the forwards. Carrying the ball is Sajid Seneka. Sajid Serum rather. But Navy just giving away a penalty. Here's quick ball tap taken from Harsha Madhuranga, not 10 meters. Hence there will be another penalty in favor of CH&FC. Hopefully the referee does not deem that it's cynical. Veerasinghe, being the mediator that he is, coming on to the referee and says, I understand it was our fault.
Yes, well, I don't think it was on the quick tap alone, Sudarshan. I think following on, there was a like a seatbelt tackle as well in the midst of everything. So 2 penalties. Just I thought I saw the referee going into his pocket, but eventually deciding to just give Navy a warning. So they'll need to be a bit careful. Have conceded a lot of penalties thus far in this game.
$15 minutes on our clock, and CH&FC opportunity for them to get another commercial bank try as they go to their third pod. Big carry by Pulasti Disanayaka this time. CH looking for quick ball and using the forward Charit Silva with the carry. Change of angle now. Now Pulasti going for the line. Madhuranga gives it to the corner, and that's going to be the second comeback try coming through. The CH&FC skipper Johnny Dudelshan touching down on the far corner, making it look so very easy. 10 points to nil with the conversion to come, and if this is how this game is going to pan out, there's going to be another very long, hot, humid, sunny afternoon for the Sailors.
Yes, that's the second commercial bank try for the home team, as we see Madhuranga going again on the short side. And CH have plenty of numbers there. Navy just unable to get their defense reorganized. So once again, the kick is not successful. So score will remain 10 points to nil.
Update from Panagoda, 20 after 12 minutes, 7 points to 5. Army in the lead ahead of visiting Air Force.
So that's the replay of the conversion. Just going right across the face of the uprights. Veerasinghe to restart. Another nice hanging kick. Ball is allowed to bounce. Comes out though CH&FC's way. Madhuranga again looking at the short side, trying to bring his skipper into the game, but Janindu not having enough room there, bundled into touch. It's not quite sure that was the best option, was it, Sudarshana? So close to the touch line, one-on-one, not much room to work with. Don't think the CH skipper would have been too pleased with that pass. Throw by Navy, but comfortably stolen by CH&FC, deciding to run with it. Some lovely hands. Jaden Kosh taking the ball up. Nicely recycled. Madhuranga giving it to his forwards. Referee has his hands up for a penalty advantage. CH&FC though making significant progress here. Madhuranga, will he be able to go for his second try? Yes, he does. All too easy for CH&FC. The Navy defense just not moving across quick enough, giving Madhuranga ample space for him to put the finishing touches.
Well, Abdullah, I think that looks like Ravindu Anjula, former Air Force player, in the number 7 jersey. They do look very similar due to that white head strap. Number 7, Ravindu Anjula, scoring the third commercial bank try for CH&FC.
Yes, that was a run that would have made any wing three-quarter proud, isn't it, Sudarshana? That's why we're all taken back. We just assumed it was a three-quarter who was making that run, but showing some good changes of pace to get around the Navy defense.
Well, Anjula is no stranger to pace, representing Sri Lanka in sevens as well at the Commonwealth Games and also the Asian Seven Series when Sri Lanka last took part.
So after 20 minutes, score stands 15 points to nil in favor of CH&FC. I have to say, CH&FC, we have been very skillful in the way they have manipulated the Navy defense. Seem to be intent on using that short side a lot, isn't it, Sudarshana? Taking the ball one way, going back long the same way. It has caught the Navy defense out of position on a couple of occasions, which has resulted in tries.
Absolutely. I think the organization of the defensive effort has been found wanting for Navy Sports Club. Again, Tilna Veera Singh opting to kick deep straight to the hands of the CH halfback. Line out at the halfway mark for Navy Sports Club, but plenty of problems to solve because Pradeep Ranavira, the earlier time, looked like he threw directly to the hands of the opposition jumper even before his jumper went up in the air. This time uncontested. Oh, absolute comedy of errors, isn't it, Abdullah? And you wonder whether they are up there to be able to play Apurva Vijay Singh with the carry. Now to send it out, Navy. Veera Singh yet again with a no-look pass. The supporting runner was a little too closer than he assumed. Dhananjay Kumar at that time not being able to collect that.
Yes, again, we saw it before as well, isn't it? I think on that occasion it was Jaden Kosh, and this time it was Dhananjay. Probably a little bit too flat, isn't it, Sudarshana? Probably needed to be a couple of steps behind so that they had more opportunities to give the ball carrier, to pass the ball in front of them. He is very flat. Not the best passes by Veera Singh nonetheless. Madhuranga, you can understand why we mistook him for Anjula previously. Both sporting headband. Again, a bit of sloppy play by the CH backs. And Navy, good enough to capitalize on it.
Quickly taken this time by Navy's Dinesh Lakmal. Showing some enterprise. Kujana Kulatunga with the pass, but a big hit on Seram. But referee brings payback as Navy CH hadn't retreated 10 meters from that initial penalty. Opportunity for Veera Singh to get on the scoreboard. But they will opt to go for touch. Interestingly enough, Abdullah, I think something that's been bothering me throughout this season is the fact that they have a guy like Tilner Veera Singh in their ranks, but Navy have been absolutely decimal when it comes to the restarts. When you have a kickoff of that caliber, you need to try and make use of that, isn't it? Those are things that you can try and recreate and practice at the training pitch time and time again. As Navy try with a maul, but no way through. Forwards now trying to go on the grind. Carry by the big number 3. Mushin. Forwards moving laterally, not getting much yardage. Now a carry which gives them some momentum. Good defensive work by CH&FC, but the referee's armies are out for an advantage. Kulatunga now decides to go out. Yes, Veera Singh. with a show and go, and Veer Singh will score Navy's first commercial bank try to get on the board. 5 points to 15 with the conversion to come. That will be encouraging for any Sailors supporters, as Veer Singh decided that he will take matters to his own hands. The most experienced campaign of the Sailors outfit.
Yes, showing all his experience. He had options on both sides, had the defense guessing which way he would go. Eventually setting the dummy and going by himself. Showing some good lower body strength as well to get over the line for Navy's first points on the board. And their first commercial bank try as well. And Veer Singh will look to make this conversion, which will just make it an 8-point game. Veer Singh makes no mistake. So it's 15 points to 7. And just when it looked as if CH were going to run away with this game, Navy have hit back through their fullback. This is a conversion. No problems as far as Veer Singh is concerned. This time long kick comfortably collected by Navy. Looking to go out wide. Have a few numbers, and that's a wonderful break. Fortunately, just losing the ball, or rather just the impact from the tackle, resulting in the pass being forward, according to the referee.
A decision making yet again, letting Navy down. Thought would have been best if he held on to the ball. It looked like it was forward to me, Abdullah. But nevertheless, it will be CH&FC with the put-in centre field scrum. Opts to go on the right. Here's Navy. Kosh in the corner. Throws the ball in, but to the hands of a Navy player. Kulatunga with the box. That's a very good kick from Kulatunga despite not finding touch. Opportunity now for CH to counter. Pass in the Bandara. Still on the move. Finally gives it to the corner to his skipper, Dilshan. Navy needs to be very careful because, as you can see on the right side of your screen, their players just managing to come on to the defensive line. Here's a kick into the 22 meters. Now Veer Singh has a free hit, but doesn't help much, as CH&FC will recommence from inside Navy's half.
Yes, seemed a reasonably good kick, but Veera Surya showing good composure to send play back almost to the halfway mark. Pulasti Disanayaka with the throw-in. Once again, CH winning clean line-out ball. Bandara throwing long passes. CH trying to stretch this Navy defense out wide. Some good post-contact meters by skipper Janidu Dilshan. Ball has been sent back in field. The Hablocks, or rather the CH forwards, will try and create another phase. They've done extremely well to keep the ball alive on a couple of occasions in that phase of play. Now deciding to go wide. Anjula getting the ball out, and Kosh with a bit of room steps in, breaks a couple of tackles and pops it up to Janit Chandimal. Pardon me, Dilhar Ranasinghe, the fly half, to go under the post for CH&FC's fourth try. And as a result, they will get the bonus point as well. But just when they seem to be under a bit of pressure, Dilhar Ranasinghe has scored CH&FC's fourth commercial bank try.
What's alarming for the Sailors is the fact that how easy it looks for Navy Sports Club scoring all these commercial bank tries. Opportunity to convert the first score, and this time no problem. Jani Chandimal adds in the extras.
So CH&FC will be pretty pleased with the efforts in the first 30 minutes. Managing to get 4 tries. Some good awareness by Jaden from that run. Eventually finding Ranasinghe, who put the finishing touches.
Absolutely love the temptation to be greedy for that extra inches in it, especially in your debut. That's going to be your debut score as well. But having the good sense to send it out, that's criminal, isn't it? It always is the case. Teams are most vulnerable soon after they score. And CH&FC showcasing that. Take a look at that. Had all the time he wanted. Problem, I believe, was the fact that he was still backpedaling when the ball was on his hands. Needed to get a firm base before he caught that ball. Well, not to be, but opportunity for Navy. The forwards will want to try and have a settled scrum here, and CH&FC, keep an eye out on them. They will try to blitz this. Breaking at the back is Janit Laksara to the short side. Kulatunga with ball in hand. Now gives it to Pradeep Ranavira. Forwards wanting to try and hit up and make sure that they have good ground to attack from. Attacking closer to those fringes. Navy need to make sure that they're not isolated. Release the ball, says the referee. There is not real structure in the way they're attacking around the fringes as well. Abdullah, there is no latch. There is no proper latch with the ball carrier. So opportunity for the jacklers to come in. But referee has his hand up for an advantage. Here's Isiru Pereira. Now Kulatunga deciding to go out to his chargers. Referee says no advantage, so he'll come back for the penalty.
It's pretty unfortunate for Navy. I thought they did well to show such good patience. So they'll come back for the penalty advantage. So Purna Vijay Singh taking the quick tap, but has been called back. Now the ball taken up for Navy. They will try and use the fringes to get over the goal line. They're absolutely under the post with about 5 minutes to go. And looks like Navy have managed to get their second commercial bank try.
It's Apurva Vijay Singh who's coming out with it. Navy getting a score. Did look like they had no way through that defensive line, but the second time that they opted to go for tap and go, they managed to make sure that they put pressure around that fringe with the forwards. Couple of quick pick and goes benefiting them. So no problem for Veera Singh as well. 14 points to 22. And suddenly Navy has gotten a respectable score on the score sheet.
Yes, and their conversions have been pretty easy, and no mistakes made with that as well. Maybe just striking back once again. We look to try and consistently apply the pressure. Rana Singh with the restart. Nice hanging kick. Well collected by Ranavira. Slow ball. It's fed out by Kulatunga. Deciding to take the ball into contact. Again, playing in very dangerous territory, just outside the 25. Eventually, Sena Council prevails and Kulatunga kicks it deep, but is unfortunately for CH&FC knocked on.
The stray hand coming to bite CH&FC. So that will be a scrum in favor of the Sailors. If they can score another one here, Abdullah, that'll make it very interesting, despite being at the receiving end for the major part of this opening 37 minutes.
Yes, it most certainly has, Sudarshana. Just when it looked as if CH&FC are going to run away with it, Navy, to their credit, have always come back. And also, I like the tactic they're using of trying to take the quick taps, isn't it? I think that's something that they should do more often. Try and keep the pace of the game fairly high. Because you all know that CH&FC have got a pretty heavy pack. Those forwards will just try to control the pace, would like to control the pace of the game. Not having to do too much lateral running. So Kujana Kulatunga waiting to feed the scrum.
Referee stopping the clock yet again. Seems like it's time for a substitution. Senura Pires comes in for Navy Sports Club in place of Dinesh Lakmal.
That was a good initial break by Navy's number 8, Isuru Pereira. Subsequent phase, RCH being penalized for being offside. So interestingly, Navy deciding to go to the post, I think is a pretty prudent decision on the stroke of half-time, trying to get those final points. This range is well within Veera Singh's radar. If he can get it over, going to half-time with just it being a 5-point game.
It's a great opportunity now for Navy to go into Lemon, 17 points to 22. Just one try away from CH&FC. Well, like Abdullah mentioned, definitely inside the radar. Had about 20 more meters on it. And Veerasinghe did not put a massive effort on that as well. Getting important 3 points for the Sailors.
Well, after a pretty mundane start, this game has come alive. Navy have struck back and just trailing CH&FC 22 points to 17. So we have a look at that replay once again. Wonderfully well struck. Having no problems with that conversion. Now Navy receiving the ball, setting up a ruck, deciding to go wide. Ball back to Veerasinghe, who will thump it downfield. But skipper Janindu Dilshan under it. And Janindu Dilshan showing all his class, breaking through a couple of tackles. Could he go all the way? Just some really good defense by outside half Chiranta Kalu Arachi, preventing the try, but nonetheless CH&FC through Nirosh Pereira have got their 5th try. It all started from a kick that did not find touch, and Janindu Dilshan, breaking at least 3 tackles, took the ball up, created another phase, and Nirosh Pereira, who has been omnipresent when it comes to scoring tries this season, putting the finishing touches. And once again Sudarshan, just as when it seems that Navy are in with a chance, they just seem to lose concentration and concede tries. And in the context of the game, that try could prove crucial just before halftime, when CH&FC just seemed to be under a bit of pressure.
It's brilliant work by skipper Dilshan, showcasing glimpse of the class and the speed and space that we know him for. 29 points to 17 is the score, as Madhuranga adds in the extras. But what a lovely try by the CH skipper to finish off the proceedings here in the first 40 minutes. Halftime confirmation, 29 points to 17. CH&FC pulling away from the Sailors despite a short comeback by the Sailors in the second quarter of the game. What we'll do now is we'll go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, we will have the highlights of the first half and also the action of the second.
Prima Kottumi, Fantamai.
Prima Kottumi, oh my my. Sunat pela manadam, made full life and I'm happening. Real rusty trending, very go hot and spicy recipe. Prima Kottumi, Fantamai.
Kamuda macang, prima kottumi, fantamai.
Langin ma inna friendship bo mai e friendship එක තව සුබ වෙන්නයි
හිතේ ආදරේ අප්ඩේට් වෙන්නයි ඒ ආදර දෙවියම සුබ වෙන්නයි මේ හැම වෙලාවෙම perfect වෙන්නයි ඒ හැම අයටම සුබ දේ වෙන්නයි ලංකාව පුරා සතුට connect වේ හැම සම්බන්ධයක සුබ එක් වෙන්නයි
ආවරණයෙන් නොදෙවෙනි එයාටෙල් සුබ සම්බන්ධයක්.
Langin ma inna friendship bo mai e friendship එක තව සුබ වෙන්නයි
හිතේ ආදරේ අප්ඩේට් වෙන්නයි ඒ ආදර දෙවියම සුබ වෙන්නයි මේ හැම වෙලාවෙම perfect වෙන්නයි ඒ හැම අයටම සුබ දේ වෙන්නයි ලංකාව පුරා සතුට connect වේ හැම සම්බන්ධයක සුබ එක් වෙන්නයි
ආවරණයෙන් නොදෙවෙනි එයාටෙල් සුබ සම්බන්ධයක්.
Welcome to the IMC Over 50s World Cup 2025. Experience the unforgettable moments as teams from around the globe compete for glory. 14 nations, 1 champion. IMC Over 50s World Cup 2025. Live on the Papare TV, Dialog ViU App and ThePapare.com.
Boss, I got you some homemade milk toffee. Shall I bring it now? You know, no matter what others say, you are really important to us. I have never seen anyone care about the company as much as you do.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Kamuda macang, prima kotumi fanta mai.
Boss, I got you some homemade milk toffee. Shall I bring it now? You know, no matter what others say, you are really important to us. I have never seen anyone care about the company as much as you do.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Langin ma inna friendship bo mai e friendship එක තව සුබ වෙන්නයි
හිතේ ආදරේ අප්ඩේට් වෙන්නයි ඒ ආදර දෙවියම සුබ වෙන්නයි මේ හැම වෙලාවෙම perfect වෙන්නයි ඒ හැම අයටම සුබ දේ වෙන්නයි ලංකාව පුරා සතුට connect වේ හැම සම්බන්ධයක සුබ එක් වෙන්නයි
ආවරණයෙන් නොදෙවෙනි එයාටෙල් සුබ සම්බන්ධයක්
Spicy fun vibe එක විවර කරන්න beat එක remake කරන්න නැතවෙන්න හදවත බවලා යන්න කිව්වර fashion කරන්න fun තුරන්න කොතුමි kick එක වෙන්න prima කොතුමි fun තමයි
Boss, you're the one who lifted this company to where it is today, ne? Your work is so well organized and your capability really shines through it.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Kamuda macang, prima kotumi fanta mai.
prima කොතුමි fun තමයි prima කොතුමි fun තමයි
Macang ya muda macang, 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 macang ya muda macang. Kamuda macang, prima kotumi fanta mai.
Boss, you're the one who lifted this company to where it is today, ne? Your work is so well organized and your capability really shines through it.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
hot and spicy fun vibe එක විවර කරන්න beat එක remake කරන්න නැතවෙන්න හදවත බවලා යන්න කිව්වර fashion කරන්න fun තුරන්න කොතුමි kick එක වෙන්න prima කොතුමි fun තමයි prima කොතුමි oh my සඳක් වෙලා මනරම් මේ full life එකම happening real rusty trending very cool hot and spicy recipe prima කොතුමි fun තමයි
Boss, I got you some homemade milk toffee. Shall I bring it now? You know, no matter what others say, you are really important to us. I have never seen anyone care about the company as much as you do.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Kamuda macang, prima kotumi fanta mai.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 156 157 158 1
Dialog Television එක reload එකෙන් පවුලටම හිතේ හැටියට TV බලන්න රුපියල් 798කට අලුත්ම සුපිරි reload plan එකක්. දැනුම ගෙනන අධ්‍යාපනික channel 18ක්. පොඩ්ඩන් වෙනුවෙන්ම channel 8ක්. දේශීය රසවින්දනය ගෙනන channel 22ක්. විනෝදාස්වාදය පිරි විදේශ channel රසක් සමග channel 80කටත් වඩා. Activate කිරීම reload සහ my Dialog app මගින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක 1 ටෙලිවිෂන් රසාස්වාදය. Dialog Television.
If we stay here, we die.
I have a plan.
A quiet place, day one.
Dialog Television එක reload එකෙන් පවුලටම හිතේ හැටියට TV බලන්න රුපියල් 798කට අලුත්ම සුපිරි reload plan එකක්. දෙස් විදේශ channel රසක් සමග channel 80කටත් වඩා. Activate කිරීම reload සහ my Dialog app මගින් ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ අංක 1 ටෙලිවිෂන් රසාස්වාදය. Dialog Television.
England's finest return to the subcontinent. India rises to the challenge. England Tour of India 2025. 22nd January to 12th February. Live on the Papare TV HD, Dialog ViU App and ThePapare.com. Elevate your game with the Papare, Sri Lanka's ultimate sports destination. Tune in to the Papare, your home for all things sports.
මම ගජමෑන්. මම හැමදේම කරන්නේ බොහොම පිළිවෙල. මං වැඩ කරන්නේ මගෝරිස්තුමා. එතුමාට නම් මාව නැතුවම බෑ.
Welcome back to the Racecourse as we are set to begin proceedings of the second half of this encounter between Navy Sports Club and host CH&FC. CH&FC done really well to take a healthy 29 points to 17 lead into halftime when it looked as if Navy were getting themselves back into the game. An inspiring run by Janindu Dilshan on the stroke of halftime, enabling CH to go in with a healthy lead. Ball taken up by Navy. It's good rush defense by CH&FC, hitting Navy behind the gain line. Kulatunga deciding to go for a base kick and not the player you want the ball to go to. Janindu Dilshan, he has been in terrific form this season. Another searing run, setting up good play for his team. Referee has his hands out for offside. Disanayaka taking the ball up, again going on the short side. This is good by CH&FC. Trying to create something. CH&FC once again just looking at the options available. And wonderful run by Ranasinghe. Has sliced through the Navy defense. And just the start CH&FC would have wanted. Stretched the Navy defense to both ends. And a wonderful run by CH&FC's fly half, Dilhara Ranasinghe rather. I think conceding that try on the stroke of half-time, Sudarshana would have really been a downer as far as the Navy lads are concerned. And CH&FC have come out all guns blazing in this second half. And the conversion is successful. Janit Chandimar making no mistake.
Well set up by the skipper, and then Ranasinghe doing all the good work. Had to go through the entire defensive line, and he did that with ease. Touching down for the 6th Commercial Bank try. End of the second half from the other game that's happening today, Army versus Air Force, which is the virtual decision of who will go on to the 4th place, 15 points to 12. Air Force have taken the lead as we have a small clash between Pasindu Bandara and the oncoming player who tried to collect that ball. Seems like he's okay. Gotten hit on his shoulder. Referee will have a word with the assistant referees. This is going to be detrimental to Navy's chances of hoping for a comeback. Take a look at that. 50-50, isn't it? Both of the players went up in air. But an idle arm, I believe, of Kavish Amarasekara making contact with Bandara.
Yes, so it just comes down to referees' interpretation, isn't it, Sudarshana? Could have been interpreted that he was going for the ball, or it could have been interpreted that it was a reckless flying hand. And I think the referee deciding that it was the latter. So Navy find themselves in even deeper trouble. Have to manage with 14 players for the next 10 minutes as CH&FC looking to launch another play, and Pasindu Bandara slice through that first line of Navy defense, showing a wonderful change of pace to go over for a try. Pasindu Bandara, what a wonderful run by this young lad. His first start at outside center and showing what he is capable of. CH&FC have come out all guns blazing in this second half, and Pasindu Bandara just adding to the misery of the airmen with another commercial bank try to further extend the lead. As we have a look at that once again, 5 defenders chasing behind the young outside center, but Bandara having too much pace for all of them for another try.
Absolutely lovely to see, isn't it, Abdullah? This young lad who was running circles around opposition school players doing the exact same here in this club circuit as well. 41 points just like that. And with that conversion, it will be 43 as CH&FC looks like a different outfit after Lemons, whatever Coach Marty said during the halftime. They've taken it to heart.
Yes, as far as CH&FC, it's just a matter of building momentum now into that plate round. Sure, they'll want at the very least Sudarshana to finish by lifting that plate. Will be desperately disappointed that they haven't been able to make it to that top 4, which they did last season. So Veerasinghe will restart the game. A nice hanging kick. Comfortably collected by Devinder Ratnayaka. Ball spread out wide once again. Nice kick ahead. Going over the second line of defense. Comfortably collected. And this is a good run by one of the Navy forwards. Navy just trying to create something, but someone needs to straighten that line by running across, just allowing that Navy CH defense to drift as well. Another good strong run by Sajita Seram. And yes, you cannot do that. It's a double roll. Pretty unfortunate as far as the Navy is concerned, but CH&FC have decided to take a quick tap. Janyudu Dilshan getting the ball out to De Silva, and unfortunately Anjula Ravindu dropping that ball. Just taking his eyes off the ball. Yes, and it looks like CH have made a change. Dinesh Pereira has come into the fly half position, and making way will be Dilhara Ranasinghe, who would have to say that Sudarshana had a pretty decent outing.
Yes, did have a good outing, but Dinesh Pereira definitely the more experienced lad. Brings in that pace CH wants to play with.
Former Navy player as well, isn't it, Sudarshana? So quite a few former Navy players in this CH&FC outfit.
Yes, a bunch of ex-sailors in this CH&FC outfit, and which is why Navy last season struggled, and their struggles have continued this season. Here's CH&FC setting it up. Now going forward, no resistance from the sailors. Ball available at the back for CH&FC. Going forward, you can see the line, and that will be another commercial bank try. That time coming out is Charit Silva. Oh, it was that Nirosh Pereira who went in for his second commercial bank try, and yes, that is Nirosh Pereira who touched down for his second commercial bank try, and 48 points with the conversion to come. And with this conversion, Chandimal can bring CH&FC to 50 points on the board.
Yes, a really strong performance by CH&FC in this second half. Just come out with a real point to prove. Obviously given clear instructions that they need to finish this game strong. Chandimal strikes it well and makes no mistake. So that's the half century for CH&FC. It's interesting, Sudarshana, to just look at the body language of both teams. Navy just ambling towards the halfway mark, while CH&FC have already formed and awaiting the kickoff. So they look adamant that they want more. As we have a look at that once again, some really good lower body strength by Nirosh Pereira. He's really come on leaps and bounds this season. Shown a real affinity towards the try line. The second highest try scorer now. And that's the conversion by Chandimal, making no mistake.
The sailors look dejected. 50 points to 17. 1 point it was 23 points to 17 before Janyudu Dilshan scored that comeback try just before the stroke of half time. But now It's too steep a mountain to cross. Navy going up to challenge that ball, but CH&FC come away with it.
De Silva spreading the ball out wide. Unfortunately, knocked on. Ball falling into Navy's hands. Trying to look to create something. Kulatunga is getting the ball out. It's Dhananjay Seniviratna. Ball sent in, but a big tackle by Pulasti Dasanayaka. Again, a fumble by Navy. They come way behind the halfway mark as well. Can be really frustrating for the forwards to having to constantly move backwards, but now, once again, just knocking the ball on. Just when Navy seemed to be having something on, an error is committed. As we have a look at that once again, they had numbers out wide, needed to just get it out. Fortunately, losing the ball in contact or forcing the issue in contact. So looks like Pulasti Dasanayaka has had his final game, final few minutes on the field. He's been replaced by Nishanta Ravindu. De Silva with a long kick. It's a good kick. Finding a lot of grass, sending Navy right back into their own 25. And Veerasinghe has found touch, but not gained much ground. Be about 12 meters away from the 25.
CH&FC now know that they have an opportunity to try and finish at the 5th spot after the first round. Now that they've pretty much secured the win of this game. Here's Janidu Dilshan. Janidu putting in the afterburners. Janidu has been sent into touch by the Sailors. Was cramped for space. Trying to run around Veerasinghe. Doing very well to make use of the touchline as an extra defender. Using his experience.
And pardon me, Sudarshana, it's Anuk Fernando who has come in for Pulasti Dasanayaka in that center position, in that hooker position rather. So CH&FC will look to try and bring on the reserves as early as possible to give everyone a run. Pretty much have this game wrapped up. Just a matter of finishing strong to take a bit of momentum into that next round. It's a good break by Navy's number 8, Isuru Pereira, and he has managed to win a penalty for his team due to a high shot by one of the CH&FC defenders. Veerasinghe will look to drive play downfield. Finds good touch, right on the halfway mark. Navy still down a player.
So last couple of minutes that they will have to play with 14 men. And playing with 14 men, they've dearly paid the price, haven't they? It's on to... like they've given away 3 commercial bank tries. They can at least score 1 here.
So once again Navy trying to create something, but again just finding it hard to get over that gain line. Some good defense by CH&FC. Navy just trying to inch themselves upfield. Veerasinghe trying to create something for his team, but the CH&FC defense is across. In not being able to get over that gain line, eventually trying a box kick, and it's very well retrieved by CH&FC. Unfortunately, not being able to hold on to the ball.
Vimuktigamage that time taken by surprise with the ball coming in. It's good work by Devinder Ratnayaka that time, charging on to that ball. Kojana Kulatunga didn't have many options, opting to go to the boot. Good collection, but that ball just been thrown away, putting the big Vimuktigamage under pressure.
There's not many props like the ball landing at their feet. So looks like Navy have got their full complement of players back. And it looks like there's been another replacement. Anjula Ravindu has made way. And in has come Malita Anushka. Reasonably good touch finder by Navy. Taking play onto the 40-meter mark. It's a nice line out by CH&FC. Gets the ball out. Cut out pass. Not very effective, but more importantly, CH&FC hold on to the ball to create another phase. Again going on the short side. Passes not landing in front of the players, but nonetheless, some really good work by Chandimal. Staying on his feet, handing it over to a forward. It's a really good collection by Dinesh De Silva. And it's offside is Navy. They were under a lot of pressure. Some good quick face ball created by CH&FC, enabling them to get that penalty. And interestingly, they have opted for a scrum. Seems to be a replacement at the scrum half position as well. Harsha Madhuranga has made way. Maliksha Pereira has come into that number 9 position. So looks like corner coach Sanath Martis making all the replacements. Knows the game is well under control, just giving everyone as much game time as possible.
Yes, recycling of players is also very important, isn't it, Abdullah? Because you need to make sure that you keep your players fresh and ready to go come the next round. Here's Pereira. Break at the back by the CH number 8.
It's another pick and go along the fringes. Navy backtracking in defense. desperately trying to stay in play. Really good defense, and looks like that Navy player has not got out of the way, but referee seems to be okay. Now deciding to go out wide. Wonderful collection by Pasindu Bandara. No, not 22, no. Pardon, it's to that move. Yes, apologies for that interruption. Yes, it was the replacement three-quarter Roshan Kumara who put the finishing touches to further extend CH&FC's lead. It's 55 points to 17 with the conversion to come. Chandimal strikes it well, makes no mistake. So conversion successful. CH&FC pretty much running away with this game in the second half. Navy just haven't turned up since the break. As we have a look at that once again. It's pretty poor defensive lines by Navy Sports Club. No coordination or alignment in that rush defense, enabling Roshan to just slice through for another commercial bank try as far as CH&FC is concerned. Malishka getting the ball out to his forwards. They'll try and create a couple of phases before going out wide. In two minds, deciding to go to the boot. Comfortably collected by Veerasinghe. Losing his footing. And now Navy find themselves once again in their own half. Again, all very lateral. Again, Kulatunga getting the ball out. Navy just going end to end without making much headway. CH defense seem to be very well organized. Not rushing, just keeping their line. And now rushing up. Once again, Navy being hit behind the gain line. Navy looking for options. They do seem to have a few numbers out wide. It's a really good break by their blindside flanker, Dhananjay Seniviratne. And this time managing to win the penalty, as one of the CH&FC players was penalized for not staying on his feet, or not controlling his body weight rather. Looks like Seniviratne is down with an injury, but seems to be okay.
They did go down. Abdullah, he was looking for a support runner, and if they did have one support runner, there would have been a gap that could have been exploited as Veerasinghe puts the ball to boot, and that's a very good touch finder. Gains his team almost 45 meters.
Yes, wonderful touch finder. Tilina Veerasinghe, long serving player for Navy Sports Club. Stayed with them over the years. And Navy finding their mark, but the maul has been collapsed legally as interpreted by the referee. And once again, penalized for not releasing the ball, and that the ruck had been formed. Navy deciding to take a quick tap. And another high tackle. Referee has his hands out for an advantage. Navy again looking to attack along the fringes. Now deciding to go on the short side. Nice running line, but CH&FC defense holding on just a few meters away from the try line. And looks like they have managed to get the score. Well deserved by Navy, showing good intent. Taking the quick tap, it's Isuru Pereira, the number 8.
Well, CH&FC in protest saying that no, there was a shot and there was a double charge, but it was a momentum that carried Isuru Pereira forward for that commercial bank try. The number 8 managing to touchdown for the Sailors. Playing for pride now, Navy. Need to make sure that they try and get as many points as they possibly can, which could give them some confidence. Veerasinghe to convert. Taking his time, and the conversion successful as well. So the score will move up to 25 points. 26. 25 points.
Yes, that's good, encouraging to see Navy fighting till the end. When they do get into the half, they made it count, but just the forays into CH&FC's half hasn't been consistent enough. And a lot of that has got to do with the fact that they haven't been able to get over the gain line consistently enough. As we have a look at that once again, a really determined run by Isuru Pereira. And now from the kickoff, CH have managed to regain position. Malik Shah getting the ball out to his 3/4, taken into contact. Again, Pereira in 2 minds, trying to sell a dummy, but well held by the Navy defense. Navy just attacking along the fringes, asking questions of the Navy defense as they have throughout this game. Pereira going on the short side. Fortunately, with the replacements coming on, he's got a bit scrappy out wide as far as the Navy lads are concerned. And Veerasinghe from that turnover has driven play downfield. That's a really good chase by Navy's reserve Samita Dhananjaya. But looks like they have forgotten to cover their end of the field. And that's a wonderful chase by CH&FC's. I think it's Roshan Kumara. So 2 very good chases, Sudarshana, and looks like person who has got most rewards was Roshan Kumara for his team. It was a good chase previously by Samit Dhananjaya, but CH&FC managing to get behind and retrieve position.
Yes, Samit Dhananjaya, a couple of seasons ago, was a player to look out for. Has plenty speed and also knows his way around the opposition defenses. Coming on to the game off the bench, showcasing that pace that he has and the ability to try and change the game. Here's an opportunity for CH&FC. They'll be happy to try and score from here. Going on the short side, and that will be another commercial bank try. This time will come through Malik Shah Pereira, who goes the distance to get the score for the Gymkhana club.
Yes, another solid scrum by CH&FC, and the reserve scrum half identifying a bit of space on the blind side, making maximum use of that to go for another commercial bank try. And it's turning on to be a real rout here at Racecourse. CH&FC have really turned on the style in this second half. So we have a look at that once again. Wonderful body position by the scrum half to go over. Chandimal with the conversion attempt, not successful, goes right across the post.
Update from Panagoda, 61 minutes on the clock there. 19 points to 15. Army has retaken the lead. Remember, whoever wins this will be placed number 4 in the league. But Abdullah reminds me that if Air Force gets a loose in bonus point, there's an opportunity for them to go to number 4. And they will want to make sure that they keep Army down to just 3 tries.
So Veera Surya recommence proceedings. Nice hanging kick once again. Really good chase by Bhatia Samaravira. Replacement second row. Have a look at that replay once again.
Hefty lad Samaravira, making it difficult for that CH player who he came in contact with. Pereira with the ball at the back, opts to go to the short side. Dilshan, Chandimal. He has pace, but I think that was going forward. Or has he stepped on the touch? He has. Stepping on the touch line.
Yes, I think there was just not enough space in that area to execute a wraparound move. Needed to either create a phase or just run and pass, straighten the lines. As a result, it'll be a throw-in for Navy. Winning the ball, but untidy, but it's very well recovered by CH&FC. CH&FC just trying to get the ball out wide. Unfortunately, Chandimal losing the ball.
Dinesh Pereira went through a lot to get that ball across. Had to dish out some basketball moves. Beg your pardon, Dinesh De Silva. As we close in on the final minutes of the game, we need to decide on a player of the match. It's been that kind of game, isn't it? You can't really put your finger on a player who's been really good, but I think for CH&FC, there's been one of those players who've showcased his ability despite playing in a forwards jersey. Nirosh Pereira has been wonderful. He's been around. He's scored 2 commercial bag tries as well. So has Pasindu Bandara and Janitha Dilshan, who's been wonderful. I'll leave it up to you to decide on who the player of the match is going to be.
Yes, thank you, Sudarshana. Yes, it's a really tough one considering the nature of the game as well. It's been pretty free-flowing. But I thought even CH&FC's number 7, Ravindo Anjula, was pretty outstanding in the loose as well. It's a pretty tough call, so I guess we'll give it to the young lad, Pasindu Bandar. I thought he has shown some good running lines, lot of endeavor whenever he's got the ball. And not just scoring that wonderful try, but he's been in the thick, especially offensively, coming into that outside center position. Never an easy thing to do. So I guess our man of the match today will be CH&FC's Pasindu Bandar. Comedy of errors by both teams. Eventually the ball coming out Navy's way. It's taken up by Samit Dhananjaya. Ball is recycled. Navy trying to finish strong, but unfortunately just losing the ball. It was Kavish Amarasena tried to offload Amarasekar rather, who tried to offload when in contact. Fortunately for CH&FC, one of their players got in the way. Ball fed in. Isuru Pereira on the short side, links up with his scrum half. Fortunately, Navy losing the ball in contact.
Well, that kind of sums up the performance from Navy Sports Club, isn't it, Abdullah? Very crucial phase, at least playing for pride, but just letting it loose. Zanit Chandimal, back of the hand, beautiful pass. This boy has injected some pace and some very good power into this CH lineup since the time he's come in. Roshan Kumar, former Antonian player. Nobody, absolutely nobody to put pressure on that ball carrier that time. And this is going to be another comeback try. Easy as it is for CH&FC. Tanuja Maduranga touching down, adding insult to injury.
What a try by the CH team. Forwards and three quarters combining brilliantly. You can see a pretty listless defensive effort by Navy on that occasion. So we have a look at that once again. Forwards and three quarters combining. CH Navy defense falling off tackles. And Maduranga putting the finishing touches. Tanuja Maduranga putting the finishing touches, and Chandimal with an opportunity to further add to the score and his personal tally as well, which he does successfully. The score will extend to 69 points to 24.
Well, the game at Panagoda going into the last 10 minutes of the game. Air Force have taken a slender lead of 1 point, 20 points to 19. It's getting very, very interesting in Panagoda.
So just entering the final minute of this game. Veerasinghe, another nice hanging kick. Amarasekara Bhatia, Samara Veera just trying to get his hands on the ball, not successful. So an opportunity for CH&FC to have just the final say in this game. Completed with a try, and they've given it to Roshan Kumara. He's done really well since he's come onto the bench, and penalized for not staying on the feet. Malik Shapira trying to take the quick tap, but referee saying that he was not on the mark. De Silva kicking the ball downfield. It will be a line out just about 10 meters away from the 22. CH&FC will be pretty pleased at the way how they have come out in this second half. Showed a lot of determination and an endeavor to play the game with a bit of width. Again, Nirosh Pereira cleanly collected line out, and they are attempting a driving maul, making a bit of headway. Navy's defense at the maul deteriorating in the face of some pretty strong drives by CH&FC. Referee has his hands out for an advantage, so it will be an opportunity for CH to launch an attack, but again, butterfingers by the CH&FC three quarters. Nonetheless, they will come back for the penalty advantage.
Seems like it's last move, but CH want to round the figure, do they? To finish the game, 69 points to 24. It's good as done here at Racecourse in this encounter where CH&FC is looking to finish with another commercial bank try.
It's a loose ball, but looks like it has been knocked on. So that will be the final play of the game. And CH&FC have ended as convincing victors, 69 points to 24. And they'll be pretty pleased with this performance, especially in that second half. And will take a lot of confidence into that second round of the plate segment.
Pretty unfortunate, isn't it, Abdullah? Navy Sports Club, especially given the fact that they are one of the only teams in the competition who have teams competing in B, C divisions as well. They have a large squad, but haven't been able to get that cohesion and the quality onto the pitch when it comes to the top division. Was an absolute giant in 2008, 9, 10, 11 period. Had some really good players playing for them as well, but have been under the pump for 2 seasons back to back. They really need to turn this around, the Sailors. CH&FC on the other hand have been inconsistent. There was a lot expected from them. Are not going to make the top 4, but will want to make sure that they capitalize and try and clinch that all-important plate. Full-time confirmation, 69 points to 24 in favor of CH&FC.
So these are the key stats. 11 tries to CH&FC against the 3 to Navy Sports Club. Chandimal converting 7 of those tries, while Veera Singh converting all 3 of Navy's tries. Just the 1 penalty to Navy. And the player of the match taking his place as the outside centre in his first game, Pasindu Bandara of CH&FC. So these are the upcoming fixtures. Police Sports Club taking on Sri Lions at Havelock Park tomorrow. But all roads will lead to London Place when CRNFC take on Kandy Sports Club in what should be an absolutely thrilling encounter. And I'm sure all rugby viewers will be keenly wanting to follow that game. Try and get down to London Place. If not, the Papare will bring you live pictures from the home of Sri Lankan rugby.
Yeah, open gates at London Place. CRNFC being kind enough to make sure that they open their gates for spectators for throughout this season. So it's going to be an interesting one. Kandy Sports Club will want to keep their unbeaten tag intact, but CH&FC will want to flush away the blushes of last weekend with a victory against the unbeaten Kandy Sports Club tomorrow. With that, we come to the end of our transmission from Racecourse. It's been an absolute pleasure bringing you pictures of this game. I'm Sudarshan Pedi signing off alongside Abdullah Yusuf and the Papare.com technical and the production team.
Boss, you're the one who lifted this company to where it is today, ne? Your work is so well organized and your capability really shines through it.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Prima kottumi, oh my my, sandakala manadam, made full life, venom happening. We are rusty trending, very cool, hot and spicy, rasam. Ima kottumi, fun tamai.
Matang ya muda matang, 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 matang ya muda matang. Kamu da matang, prima kottumi fantamai. Kamu da matang, prima kottumi fantamai.
Langin ma inna friendship bo mai e friendship එක තව සුබ වෙන්නයි
හිතේ ආදරේ අප්ඩේට් වෙන්නයි ඒ ආදර දෙවියම සුබ වෙන්නයි මේ හැම වෙලාවෙම perfect වෙන්නයි ඒ හැම අයටම සුබ දේ වෙන්නයි ලංකාව පුරා සතුට connect වේ හැම සම්බන්ධයක සුබ එක් වෙන්නයි
ආවරණයෙන් නොදෙවෙනි එයාටෙල් සුබ සම්බන්ධයක්.
Boss, I got you some homemade milk toffee. Shall I bring it now? You know, no matter what others say, you are really important to us. I have never seen anyone care about the company as much as you do.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
spicy fun vibe එක විවර කරන්න beat එක remake කරන්න නැතෙන්න හදවත බාවලා යන්න ගින්දර fashion කරන්න fun දුරන්න කොතුමි kick එක වෙන්න prima කොතුමි fun තමයි
Kamu da matang, prima kottumi fantamai.
prima කොතුමි fun තමයි Langin ma inna friendship bo mai e friendship එක තව සුබ වෙන්නයි
හිතේ ආදරේ අප්ඩේට් වෙන්නයි ඒ ආදර දෙවියම සුබ වෙන්නයි මේ හැම වෙලාවෙම perfect වෙන්නයි ඒ හැම අයටම සුබ දේ වෙන්නයි ලංකාව පුරා සතුට connect වේ හැම සම්බන්ධයක සුබ එක් වෙන්නයි
ආවරණයෙන් නොදෙවෙනි එයාටෙල් සුබ සම්බන්ධයක්.
Welcome to the IMC Over 50s World Cup 2025. Experience the unforgettable moments as teams from around the globe compete for glory. 14 nations, 1 champion. IMC Over 50s World Cup 2025. Live on the Papare TV, Dialog ViU App and ThePapare.com.
ළඟින්ම ඉන්න friendship බොමයි ඒ friendship එක තව සුබ වෙන්නයි
හිතේ ආදරේ අප්ඩේට් වෙන්නයි ඒ ආදර දෙවියම සුබ වෙන්නයි මේ හැම වෙලාවෙම perfect වෙන්නයි ඒ හැම අයටම සුබ දේ වෙන්නයි ලංකාව පුරා සතුට connect වේ හැම සම්බන්ධයක සුබ එක වෙන්නයි
ආවරණයෙන් නොදෙවෙනි එයාටෙල් සුබ සම්බන්ධයක්
Kamuda macang, prima kottumi, fantamai.
Prima kottumi, oh my, sanat pela manadam, my full life and I'm happening. Real rusty trending, very go hot and spicy recipe. Prima kottumi, fantamai.
Hot and spicy fun vibe එකකින් වර කරන්න beat එක remake කරන්න නැතවෙන්න හදවත බාවලා යන්න ගින්නර fashion කරන්න fun තුරන්න කොතුමි කික්ක කොලන්න prima කොතුමි fun තමයි
Boss, I got you some homemade milk toffee. Shall I bring it now? You know, no matter what others say, you are really important to us. I have never seen anyone care about the company as much as you do.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Boss, I got you some homemade milk toffee. Shall I bring it now? You know, no matter what others say, you are really important to us. I have never seen anyone care about the company as much as you do.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
prima කොතුමි fun තමයි hot and spicy fun vibe එකකින් වර කරන්න beat එක remake කරන්න නැතවෙන්න හදවත බාවලා යන්න ගින්නර fashion කරන්න fun තුරන්න කොතුමි කික්ක කොලන්න prima කොතුමි fun තමයි prima කොතුමි fun තමයි
Boss, you're the one who lifted this company to where it is today, ne? Your work is so well organized and your capability really shines through it.
While you're working hard to earn your yearly bonus, save money with Commercial Bank's Power Bonus. Open an account with just 5,000 rupees and earn bonus interest every 3 months straight.
Matang ya muda matang, 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 matang ya muda matang. Kamuda matang, prima kottumi, fantamai.